Hey, it's Dr. Jenny Cristerna, the lead psychological surgeon right here at International High Achievers. And someone asked me a wonderful question today for clarity. And they wanted to know what's the difference? How do you discern whether or not you have been in a relationship with someone who has narcissistic personality disorder or narcissistic traits, or if you were just wanting to be in that relationship more than they did and they just weren't that into you? I really love this question because it takes a very self-aware and present and courageous individual to even speak those words, ask that question, but to even have that awareness that, look, it might just not be them. They might have tried to tell me. And this is what I say. If the person that you were in relationship with was clear in that they're not feeling the same way about you, and they think that this relationship may not be going in the direction that you both thought it might have been going initially, and you were insistent on making that relationship work, and they were steadily pulling away for whatever reason. They didn't know how to break up, they didn't want to hurt your feelings. It's neither here nor there. Then that is not the same as being in a relationship with an individual who has narcissism or narcissistic traits. That is more indicative of being in a relationship with someone who told you they weren't feeling the same way about you, and they did not know how to break it off. They didn't have the courage to break it off. After a while of trying to break it off, they just said, forget it, and they just tried to stay in it because it was comfortable. Right. That's not the same as being in a relationship with someone who has narcissistic traits that are abusing you, right? If you are the one doing most of the work and they are clear, this is not for them. That is not a relationship that is filled with narcissistic abuse. That is not the same, right? So we want to own that, hey, this person has been saying they aren't feeling the same way about us. It's just not working. And I don't think I can do this anymore. Um, and you not accepting or hearing that. There's this movie called He's Just Not That Into You that comes to mind. If you haven't seen it, it's a movie you might want to watch. But it's kind of, how can you tell? And then the issue really isn't, how do I deal with this breakup? It's how do I notice the red flags, and how do I walk away from something or someone that no longer fits me or wants to be with me, or things change because people change, things change, and that's okay. How can we develop an inner strength for ourselves that allows us to accept that, to see it and then accept it and move on with our lives? So that would be the difference between being in a relationship with someone who has narcissism or narcissistic qualities or traits, compared to being in a relationship where the person is clear this is just not working, and you are more invested and you're trying to make it work. So very different types of relationships. So I hope this was helpful. If you're looking to work through your breakup, if you're looking to become stronger and more self-aware and develop a sense of self, especially if you were in a relationship with someone who had narcissistic traits or qualities, feel free to reach out to us. Visit our website, www.highachiever.net. We're licensed in 5 states: Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Rhode Island, and Minnesota. So thanks so very much, and visit our website right here at the bottom of the screen. Bye.